Hello friends, so now let's see how to convert your photo into a 3D printed photo. So before moving to a 3D printer, you need to learn about a lithophane. So whatever photo you want to convert, like whatever image you want to convert into a 3D printed photo frame, you need to use lithophane. So here I will show you. I am going to convert this image into a lithophane and then I am going to 3D print this file. So to convert this image into a lithophane, you need to go to a particular website. Here I have opened a simplest one, that is image to lithophane. I am gonna upload this site in a description. So here you need to select an image. So I am going to choose a file that I am going to select. So I selected a file, but it is not appearing here. So you just need to refresh it. So once you refresh it, you can see your file, whatever photo you uploaded will appear over here. Now there down, it is showing you few options like flat, inner curve, outer curve, solid cylinder, rectangular pillow, dome on top, dome on side, and a heart shape. So whatever shape you will select, according to that, this image will convert into a lithophane. So suppose I am selecting inner curve, and if you just refresh it, your image will convert into inner curve. So when you are making a curve shaped, it will be vertical. You can't use horizontal for this. If you want to use it as a horizontal, then you need more supports. If you are using flat, then it will give you an option for a horizontal one. As you can see here, I just refreshed it. You can see it is giving you an option for horizontal. Now here, the best one is basically outer curve. So that will help you to steady on your 3D printer bed and will perfect model for 3D printed lithophane. So here I am going to create this file for my 3D printer. Now what you need to do is, if you just go to setting and you can select a model setting, you can select your maximum size for your photo frame. If you want to make a photo frame with height 150, then you can select 150 here. You can select your thickness here for your photo frame. You can choose a border if you want, so that will give you an outer border. So you need to select a border that is more than your lithophane thickness. So here it is a 2, so here I am selecting 4. Thinnest layer, I selected 0.7 mm. You can select 0.8 or like minimum up to 0.5 and maximum up to 0.8. So that will give you a best result. Yeah, that's it. And if you go to image setting, you need to make sure your image is positive image. Initially, if you are starting, it will give you a negative image, but you need to make sure it's a positive image. Yeah, that's it. You need to go to your model and you can download it. After you are done with your downloading, you can open up a software that you are using for 3D printing slicing. So here I am using a Cura software. So I will show you how to set up things in your Cura software. So I am going to open that file. It's loading. Okay. So here I am having this file ready. You can move it forward if you want. Okay. So here is my file. Few things that you need to keep in your mind. You can use a dynamic quality like 0.16 mm per layer. You can also use 0.2 mm, so that won't be that much in deep. But if you want use 0.16 mm, that will be a good quality. You don't need to use super quality. It's fine if you are using 0.16 mm. Now, your infill quality, your infill will be 100%. Your infill density must be 100 percentage, or else it will show your porosity in your 3D printed photo frame. The one thing you need to keep in your mind is infill density and your speed. You need to make sure your speed is maximum 40 mm per second. So here the best result will give me 35 mm per second. Your speed won't be more than 35 mm when it's printing. You can use your fan speed 75 to 100 percentage. That's good. You need to make sure your build plate adhesion type skirt. Yeah, that's it that you need to take care. You can slice your model. You can see it's generating slicing. Here for 3D printing, I am using Ender 3, that is version 2, Ender 3 version 2, and that is giving me a best result for this photo frame. I'm gonna also upload, or I'm gonna also show you in a description about this 3D printing. Yeah, so here you can see my slicing is done. It is showing me nearly 6 hours to print this file. It will consume 22 gram of my filament. And let me just check a preview, like how many steps, how many layers are there. Oh, there are 717 layers. So it is showing me like one by one layers how it's gonna. Now you need to save this file in a disk or in your removable disk, USB disk, and then after let's see how it will 3D print this file.